along El Prado in Balboa Park on a Saturday afternoon and you'll get a pretty good religious education as you pass everything from Hare Krishnas to evangelical Christians.
But the way of the ungodly shall perish. Amen!
But then you'll see another kind of group.
These are what we call theistic pretzels. And a theistic pretzel, as you can see, is made with actual twisted logic. But some people have a little bit more hunger in their soul. They're looking for maybe a little bit more than that. So what we'll do is we will save them with the power of Cheez-Its.
This is a booth run every weekend by the atheist group San Diego Coalition of Reason.
If something is, it is.
Debbie Allen is one of the organizers.
We like to have a gathering place for our members, people that want to chat, get to know each other. They can come here and do that on any Saturday. But also we like to let people in the community know that there are groups that they may want to participate in.
Did you used to be religious, or were you always an atheist?
No, actually I've always been an atheist.
Okay.
Atheists are defined by the absence of belief, so an outreach booth for atheists might seem like a strange idea.
So this is the National Organization of Humanists.
If they don't believe anything, what can they be preaching? But organizers say they like to challenge religious people to question their beliefs. On a recent Saturday, a man walked up to the atheist booth and an argument quickly ensued.
No, so if there's no God...
If there is no God, then there is...
People won't believe in God.
Yeah, if there's an absence
so
of
the problem
God,
is
not necessarily.
that actually you exist because of God, and that's an oxymoron.
that doesn't make any sense.
If there is no God, you still have people believing or having lack of beliefs. The fact that there is no God or is a God doesn't necessarily have any effect on whether or not people believe.
And the booth isn't the only outreach the atheists are doing. They recently had their first Sunday assembly, which was actually held on a Saturday. It's an atheist church service with singing, games,
Side, up, already fun.
and a scientific lecture from UC San Diego dark matter researcher Kim Grice.
So we don't have to guess whether a Big Bang happened. We can take a picture of it, which has been done.
But up there in the cosmos, an inescapable perspective awaits.
Then they celebrated astronomer and atheist Carl Sagan's birthday with a student reading.
But enough about 6th grade. I would love to share some good words from Carl Sagan. He wrote, "From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest, but for us, it's different. Look again at that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us."
They wrapped up with cake. Coalition of Reason organizer Jim Eliason says building an atheist community is important.
There are a lot of people at the booth who've been estranged from their families, or who can't tell their families, or who have lost a job because of it, or who are afraid to lose a job because people might find out. And it's one of the reasons why people are so relieved to find out that we're out there and that we exist and that they can come and join us and just, social activities.
The group is also fairly evangelical about its non-belief.
We're constantly fighting to get religion out of our schools, constantly fighting to get the teaching of creationism out of our schools. So when we can deconvert people away from these religious ideas that keep them stuck in this dogma that forces them to believe these things, that's a moment of pure joy for us.
Whether it's goofing around at their booth, singing, or having deep talks, it seems like these atheists are often finding moments of joy, even without the deconversions. Claire Trageser, KPBS News.